What's up YouTube? Arkaboo here. We're back at the Arkaboo kitchen and today we're going to be talking about how to cook rice that's always nice. What I mean by that is rice is not hard to cook, but the tricky part is how much water do you need to get the same consistency that you want. And here we're going to be talking about how to do it. So first off, we got to get rice, which we use this to measure. It came with the rice cooker. And every cup, I usually do 1 bowl of water. That's the first test I do on a new batch of rice, new bag of rice. Now, when the rice comes out and it's a little bit dry, then we have to increase our water by half a bowl. And if it's still very dry, then you need to up it another half. So we go increments of half a bowl. And I use these small ones as measuring cup. So let's start off, first thing first. Get some rice, put in the strainer. We got to wash the rice. So some lukewarm water, and we have to wash it a few times. Now trick is use both hands. The reason for that is rice water makes your skins very soft and very smooth. And that's why we have to do to both hands. So all you do is just grab, and as you can see the water is kind of milky, right? So that's the first batch. Let's dump it out. Second batch of water. Okay, and now left hand turn. And you can see the water is getting a little bit more clear and not so murky, cloudy, something like that. And you can even use 2 hands, right? So there we go, almost done. Let's exit out the water. And let's go for one more. They always say third time is a charm, right? So there you go. Very easy. Just doing this swirl motion and grab the rice, do a little light squeeze. And there you go. And a little, you could do also this kind of rubbing if you want, but not necessarily here. Let's just wash off the rice off the hand. And there you go. You can see the water is way better than the first batch. Drain all that out. Okay, now we're going to go to the rice cooker. Gotta dry my hands. There we go. Rice cooker right there. So we're going to input all this rice inside. It's always a struggle getting it from the strainer here, right? Always some of it sticking here. So I put two cups of these, so it's always a 1-to-1 ratio. Now people do use their fingers. You know, when you go in here and they put it in here. Now the question I have for those people is, you do the same batch of rice, but what happens if you had to do 10 cups and the rice is up here? Then your finger no longer holds. And that is why this kind of approach that I use at home, it kind of works for any volume of rice you cook. Either it's 1 or 2. So there you go, add some water, swirl, making sure it's at the bottom. And then there you go. Got most of the stuff from the strainer. Let's do one more because it was 2 cupfuls, so 2 bowlful of water going in. Spread the rice, making sure it's even. There we go. Now close the lid. Make sure we set the thing properly. Let's see, menu. And there you go. Now all we have to do is wait. So time has come. Rice is finished cooking. Let's take a look. So first thing to do, open, let all that steam evaporate. And then we have to go break in the rice. And we can see that now this is the consistency I was looking for. You know, soft, yet not too hard, but not too mushy. There we go. Let the steam escape. Let's take a look at our bowl. So 1. Let's do a 2. Fluff it out. Close the lid. There you have it. Rice that's always nice. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Same place, same time.